in one of those areas where there is a differing perception of the LAC, the PLA patrol had transgressed and which was contested very firmly and resolutely by our forces. The border areas along the northern frontier is stable and we are firmly in control. You all are aware that all across the northern borders there are differing perception of the lines of actual control. And there are 8 recognized disputed areas where the lines of the differing perceptions are acknowledged by both sides. So in one of those areas where there is a differing perception of the LAC, the PLA patrol had transgressed and which was contested very firmly and resolutely by our forces on ground, which led to some amount of physical violence. But I am happy to say that it was contained at the local level and resorting to the existing bilateral mechanisms and protocols which are in place. Though some minor injuries were there to people, soldiers of both sides, I would also like to request you not to listen to any rumors. There have been no major injuries. It's only minor injuries to soldiers from both sides. But the local commanders were able to resolve the issue by carrying out negotiations and resorting to the existing protocols. And that was followed by a flag meeting at the delegation level at Bumla, wherein the issue has been resolved further. Presently, I would like to assure everybody that the border areas along the northern frontier is stable and we are firmly in control. On the occasion of the 51st Vijay Divas, I convey my deepest gratitude to the fallen bravehearts and veterans of Mukti Yuddhas as well as Indian Army, whose sacrifice and valor resulted in fulfilling the dreams and aspirations of millions of people by creating a new nation and ensured an epic military victory. As a military man, we are always prepared to safeguard our nation, whether in peace or in conflict. Our primary task is to ensure territorial integrity of the country against any external threat as well as internal threat. So I would say that we are prepared for all eventualities and all contingencies. Improvement in infrastructure primarily helps in enhancing our operational capabilities, whether in terms of mobilization of the forces or increasing our capability to move our forces to the designated areas in a shortest time frame. So that's the sort of help which is provided. And infrastructure doesn't merely means road infrastructure. It also means roads, railways, airports, helipads, and communication infrastructures as well. So in last about 10-15 years, you all have observed and noticed rightly a huge push and huge focus on the infrastructure development, particularly in the border areas, which definitely are going to assist in enhancing our op capabilities.